Hey, Kevin, good evening. How are you, buddy? I'll explain why I'm early. I'm early because of a good thing, but I am early anyway. But I wasn't going to be able to miss tonight, and wanted to make sure I got together with you guys, at least briefly, to say what's going on, and and uh, and then show a quick Baccarat way that we're going to play. Booyah! How you doing? Hello. Glad to have you. I'm doing great, Kevin. I'm doing really, really great. Harvey, thank you. You're in. Glad to have you. Appreciate your support very much. I know I wasn't sure how many people would be able to join this soon, but there's a reason that I'm here now. And I'll be letting you know that in just a second. Hey guys, how's everybody this evening? Gilbert, good evening. King Allen, welcome, sir. Nice to have you. Thank you for your support, Alan. Yeah, I know, Booyah. Grab a cup real quick. We're not going to be here long because of the circumstances of this evening, but I need to give a quick briefing to the entire kingdom, uh, status and events and plans. I like to try to get to 30 before we begin. Looks like we're at 19 now. I appreciate the thumbs up, gentlemen and ladies. Thank you very much. RBJ, RBG Max in the house. Yeah, you know it. Let's see if some more can jump in here. Yeah, early session because of circumstances on this particular evening. I got a, I got a full plate that I'm dealing with. Hey, Chuck. Yeah, sorry. The circumstances of the day have pushed me, Chuck, and so I needed to jump on here earlier than normal, and I will explain. Yes, and I've caught a lot of people by surprise. We're not getting as many joining us probably because people had other things going on and they were expecting a 9 o'clock show. I must be boring because some have already dropped off. I'm going down, not up. NAYF, good evening. Welcome aboard. Let's see, can we get some more in here so that we have a group here. Hey, Stephen, I'm going to show a little bit of Baccarat tonight because of the circumstances that led to this earlier show. So I'm going to show a little bit of some of the Baccarat plans. I'm getting as many coming in as are leaving, so people have things to do tonight, probably Saturday night. So I may just push on and make comments about what's going on. Jumped up to 15. Let's see if some more come in and join us so I can explain what's going on. Hey, Mike C., what do you say, buddy? Yeah, stay here, Stephen. I'm going to show you some Casino Royale. What a great story that is. Booyah's got his cup, and Larry Jefferson. Everybody's doing good, man. Good, glad to have you. So we got about a 10, maybe 10 minutes we'll cover tonight because of like I say, the circumstances of today, events of today, whichever way you want to call it. Oh gosh, I've got as many falling off as are coming in, so we're getting even a smaller group. I must be too boring to hang around with tonight. Okay, so the circumstances that have led to this early show tonight is that I am leaving here in just a few minutes and going to Shelbyville to do the first, yeah, to do the first live play for the investors tonight, and so I'm going to, as I said, be very careful with the money. We have wow, we're down to 10, so not much interest in this tonight. But for those that are here, I'm going to tell you we have had 15 commitments of revenue to the IPO today in total. Some of the 15 are pledged that will be putting in their funds tomorrow and the next day. Others have already joined in. I do have a list of of names here that I particularly want to thank for jumping in the way they already have. Very first person to jump in was Kevin, and behind Kevin came Joseph and George and Alan, Robert and JP, Harvey, William, Corey, Gordon. And Gordon's sending a check from Canada for 1,464 Canadian dollars, which equates to 1,000 US dollars. So in any event, he's putting it together the right way. And I thank Gordon so much. Sent me a beautiful shot of he and his wife or partner together. It was so nice to put a face with the name. Mike, see if I missed an email. I'm so very sorry. I'm going to be digging back through to see if I find it. I got kind of overwhelmed with emails today because of commitments to the IPO, money being transferred, and the bank had showing confirmations of the money being deposited. And so, hey, Abdullah, I'm playing on the iPad tonight. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So we had either actual money transferred today from Kevin, Joseph, George, Alan, Robert, JP, Harvey, William, Corey, Gordon, Trish is coming in also from Canada. Greg, Jim, and Ken. So we have 15 names there. I've shared with some, but not all. My ultimate goal is for us to have $100,000 in the IPO, with 10,000 being the first milestone. Well, we're at the first milestone now, which is why I feel like I have to go play tonight, because I need to get something going. I don't want the money just to sit there. So I'm going to go tonight. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to play nice and conservative. I'm going to play for a while and get the feel for what's going on up there tonight. I've played there many times, but now I'm going in with the pressure of feeling that I have my friend's money, and my friend's money is important to me, and so I'm going to be proceeding carefully at the initial. If I had 100,000 tonight, well, I would play a whole lot differently, because I have every confidence in what we're doing. Having said that, I want to play. I've got us reset at 29,000 and go for $100, a simple $100. But you know, it's not simple in the sense that you actually have to win it. And so I'm wanting to win it. And I'm also going to have Angel put this tonight's session up on the YouTube website, so that everybody can see this one immediately. I will tell you, going forward, what we're going to do is this. Of course, all investors are kings because you've invested money. But for those that don't have that kind of resources to jump in right yet, I'm going to ask you all to become kings, because we're going to, on the 1st of February, we're going to go to all kings. So you're going to need to be a king. And I'm going to post all the videos back up there. And I'm going to restrict it, all viewers, to being kings in the kingdom. So external people won't be able to see it and steal our algorithm for Baccarat. But all in the kingdom will be able to see it all the time. I want you all to see it. And all that are in on the IPO, you're going to share in weekly dividends. I have every intention of winning, and I'm going to be sharing what we win. The more money we have, the more we can win. The people that are investing in the IPO do not have to be in the kingdom. You have friends, relatives, associates who want to be part of this. You are going to receive a 10% commission on every one of those referrals. And that's how we're going to get to the 100,000, is expanding the net on who comes in. Hey, Frank, glad to have you, buddy. So everybody ask any questions that you want. I got to dig up Mike's email to see what you'd asked Mike, or ask you to forward it to me again so it pops on the top of my list, because I hate it when I miss getting back to somebody. But this has been a crazy day, and when the money came in so rapidly, I said I have to go play tonight, and so that's where I'm going. And so we have a last hand banker. So we would play tonight. This is how we'd play: $25 on the player, because we have a last hand banker. And this is exactly how I'm going to play it. And that puts us on a $50 banker bet. And that puts us on a $100 player bet. Okay, so we lose 3 in a row right quick. So that puts us on a $200 player bet. And so then we would go to the $300 banker bet, up 4 units. And we would go to a $400 banker bet. So we hope we don't start this way tonight, but you never know how you're going to start. That gives us a $500 player bet. Now we would reset last hand player. We would reset at 425. on the banker. And 525 on the player. We reset last hand player. It was 525. I'm not keeping notes. This is all in my head. So we'll go to 450 on the banker. And we'll get a shuffle. We'll come back with 450 on the banker. And that gives us 550 on the player. And that gives us 650 on the banker. And 750 on the bankers. Gets getting killed here. Maybe the iPad had it in for me tonight. With a win on the banker at 750, that puts us at 675 on the player. $775 on the banker. Rebet the tie. The last win banker gives us $700 on the player, down 3 units. The $700 last hand player gives us $625 on the banker. Okay, so this is where you look at what you're doing. We would have a $550 bet, but I'm guarding your money tonight. And so we fought our way back to 28,943. And so session profit is 29,000 because we never won a hand. We didn't win a hand. So let's do a $60 bet. Last hand's won by the banker. So let's do a $60 bet on the player and see if we can win this bet. But this is still Dell & Bear if how this turns out. On the player, $60 bet. We go to 160 on the banker, up 4 units. Repeat that bet. Now that 160 put us back in session profit to 29,035. So now we will reset to the martingale. If you're following me, we have a last hand won by the banker, as over here you can see it. So we're going to go to a $25 player bet, back beginning the martingales. And a $50 banker bet. And that's a banker win. So we're going to go to $25 on the player. and 50 on the banker. Last win on the banker is $50, so we have a $25 player bet. And then a $50 banker bet. And there's your 29,104. So let me turn this around so the face that is built for radio can talk to you and say, this is why I'm confident about what's going on. The table minimums and maximums at this particular casino are $25. Tonight, they're $25 and $5,000. You saw a train wreck of a session right there. I don't think there's any mistake about that. We may have won one hand out of the first nine. But the point is, when it comes all the way back the way it did, even when you've had tragedy, it reinforces your confidence that you just got to keep your head in the game and stay at the right level of bets, reassess when you have to, that protect you, and always be within the discipline of what we're doing here. And so I'm going to play the same way tonight. I hope that it doesn't have that kind of tragedy at the beginning, but it doesn't matter if it does. I'm going to stay the course on it, and I'm going to protect the money, and I'm going to try to make the money tonight. And then we will move forward to rebalancing the account tomorrow on everybody that's in. I want to reaffirm to you, if you're not in on the IPO, I would encourage you to get in on it. If you are in on it, I would encourage you to find some other people that would like-mindedly want to be taking part in this, and bring them in and get your commission. And I have every belief that at some point we're going to get to the $100,000 level, and the $100,000 level is going to be the guaranteed amount. Yes, that's exactly right, Chuck. We got killed tonight, but the thing was, even though it took 25 hands, the maximum bet was $775. We've got the resources necessary to withstand the downside, and even tonight, the maximum bet is going to be $5,000, and I certainly don't have any expectation that we're going to be anywhere that. The profit goal, booyah. The profit goal for tonight is the same. I'm sorry, it's not the same. This profit goal that we have in this demonstration is $100, just so you can get a good look at it. But it really wouldn't have mattered if it had been 200 or 300, because we still would have gotten there, and in all likelihood, very soon. We made 104 to make another 96. Wouldn't have been that much more of it to go. Hey, Mark Myers. So the goal tonight is to go up there, get the feel for it. I'm playing with your money. It's for the first time of that. I have the pressure of knowing the people I love and care about have put their money out, and I'm playing with their money tonight. And so I want to make a simple $200, and then reassess the next time that I go, and let's build this thing and begin paying dividends, even ever so modest at the beginning. Just start returning money to everybody. So, good day, Matthew Paul. Good to have you, buddy. I tell you that. Thank you so much. And so I'm going to tell Angel to go ahead and post this one tonight, so you guys can watch carefully on the Dell and Bear, because the Dell and Bear is the tricky part when you get there, but it's better to be there than it is to keep martingaling. And so if the martingaling would work out the way I think it would, and we had enough money, well, I would stay on the martingale one or two more times, because when the martingale hits, and it usually does, you just reset, and it's nice and convenient. The Dell and Bear, sometimes you need to hit twice, and you usually do, because I'm sure you've watched the nature of this game is it does have a chop to it. And when you're playing the way we're playing, we can take advantage of that chop. So booyah. Thank you very much. We're going to see what we can do tonight. And to all of you, thank you so very much. We've got 15 that are in with deposits already, or have pledged and have checks in the mail, and or about to wire money on it might be Tuesday before they can wire, but that's what's going to happen. Harvey, thank you. Yeah, yeah, it's going to be like you said, Chuck. For everybody that's got money in, they're going to get a share, and I would probably keep track of it for a week, and then make a dividend pay. But as long as I've got some money going back out for the money that has been put in, then I'm going to feel a lot better about it. And the more money we have in the account, and I'll be happy to share with you how much money that is at any point. But the more money we have in the account, the better. And the goal I have for all of us is to get to the $100,000 level. So I'm going to be playing and working it. Gilbert Rary, thank you so much. Aussie Luke. A share costs $1,000 US, Aussie Luke, and anybody, any friends or associates you have that want to get in, you get a 10% commission on every one of those referrals. And so, somebody that's a good marketeer, they can recover their investment on the referrals that they bring in, or recover a large part of it, because those commissions on referrals are going to be paid right away. So I look forward to everybody. Yeah, it's even the like Gordon sent today 1,464 Canadian, because he did the equation that that's 1,000 US. And so, yep, I don't know it, but I'm sure you know it, Matthew Paul. When you say it's 1615, I can rest assured it is. So, Chuck, I'd love for you to join. I would love for you to play for the kingdom one night. That's fine. I mean, everybody that's in can have a hand at it, and so I'm looking forward to all of that. Aussie Luke, thank you, but see what you can do. Mike C's asking where is Aussie in Australia. He's in Sydney, and Mike Steinfeld, thank you so much. Welcome aboard. Mike C's in Melbourne. We don't have a Canberra out there somewhere. Um, so listen to everyone in the kingdom. Thank you so much. I love you all. We're going to post this one. We're going to go make ourselves $200 and get it in the chew. There is no time limit to join, Aussie Luke. There's no time limit. We are going to build this thing to $100,000, and so there's going to be no time limit to get it in there. And even at 100,000, we'll look for some more. So thank you to all of you. So the king is going to tell you, I love you all. Give me some likes, and we'll see what we can do. Okay. Take care. Tomorrow night.